Hello people, this is Colin from Cam Decorations. Right, I've got to talk to you about skirtings and how to spray them correctly. I know a lot of you new guys starting up and you think, right, get a gun, spray the skirtings, bang bang, out of it. But there is a way of skirting so you don't get like the blowback of dust on the work that you've just painted. I'm just going to quickly go through and show you my technique of how I go around spraying the skirtings to make sure I have limited amount of dust off the floor onto the next piece of skirting that I'm going to paint, or the previous skirting that I painted but you're joining up to. On a building site you can get it clean to a degree, but it's never ever really going to be totally clean. Not on a building site, there's always got dust. A house where someone's living in, fair play, it will be clean. On a building site, you've got no chance whatsoever. So let me just give you a close-up of what we're dealing with. As you can see, I mean, like, this is protection on the floor anyway. But even though I've dusted out, you can still see there's going to be dust in the corners. Now the thing is, if you spray around the corner, when you get to this section here, any dust in that corner down there will blow on this, and this will have overspray in it because you're painting from this direction here, overspray is coming around there because you're carrying on going around the corner, and that's a no-no. You do not do that. You stop. You literally spray about a second or 2 seconds before you hit this corner, release the trigger, then your overspray goes in there and doesn't blow it around the corner, and then you can carry on spraying. I'll just quickly give you a demonstration of how I spray certain areas of skirtings to give you an idea so when you're spraying your houses, you know how to limit the amount of dust going on the skirts or the bottoms of frames. Okay, I'm going to do this with the mask off so it's easy for me to talk. So I often start spraying in the corner. I just put a little bit of paint in there because usually you feel the dust and whatever not. Now if you notice, I'm not going to spray straight, I'm going to spray at an angle to cover the top edge. When you spray straight, the fan will hit there and hit the wall and sometimes not cover this. So you need to spray down at an angle. When you get to a rad, that's when you need to spray straight, otherwise you get it over the rat tails or whatever it's called. Alright, straight down there. When we get to the corner, just release. Whoop, done that a bit short. And then we start there again. Right, start in the corner. Release there. Release. Same here, but now we're going to go this way because we don't want to blow the shit up in there, then back on there. So we go that way, then we go that way. Now some of you might be thinking, well, why don't you just try it in one pass? I think you have to move too slow and the top edge is never covered properly. So I'd always prefer to do it in two. When you start here again, as you can see, you cover it because the overspray will help you out. This is time when you do like overspray. Okay, let's go back this way. The reason why I don't want to do that, because I'll blow overspray all over this. Now you can see a tiny little bit and that is just kicking up from me going this way. Now if I blew all the way around here, it would be all over your skirts. Okay. Let's do another one here. In the corner, go this way. You've got to think about direction of spray, direction of dust, because of the pressure that's coming out your gun. There you go, you just stop. I'm always going back to myself. I very rarely, oh I missed that. Never rarely go back on myself, always go forward. When I say go back on myself like this, get away from that, I don't like doing that. Because I find if you do that, there's always a chance. If you look, I've already blown dust in the skirt and that's just going backwards and forwards. Never do that, always go forward. See? Also, you've got to remember what you're spraying on. If it's MDF, you can go slower. It sucks it all up, it does. If it's already painted, like gloss, you've got to move faster. So always remember what you're painting on, what type of material you're painting on top of. Don't know if you noticed there, I missed the bit of protection, so I stopped a little bit early. And as you can see, there is no overspray on it as it goes. Maybe a tiny, tiny little bit. All right, so it's all finger trigger, trigger control. Yeah, that's where you're hiding. Done it here again. All right, okay. Stop. Go. Okay. This section here, because you've got your frames painted this section, you've got your frames painted this section here. What you want to do, go down, then go forward, go into the middle. And then you go down, go forwards, go into the middle. Job done. Job done. Same here. You don't always go across on that one. Right, okay. So that's decent coverage. There's no dust all over the place, and I guarantee you there's a lot of dust on this floor. As you can see, look at the shit. It's a building site, so it is what it is. I still need to caulk in there, so don't get it twisted. I will go around and second caulk, fill if I need to, and that. So right. Okay, right, we're going to go into the cupboard. I'm going to show you how to just do a small cupboard because they're always a pain in the arse and always hard to stop getting dust on the skirting. Okay, this is a tight one. Again, I've got the mask off so I can actually talk. And this is tight, as you can see. Small little stupid cupboard. So this is the most awkward part, and don't just think, ah, screw it, I'm just going to paint all the way around. Just, you've got to do it exactly the same way. See? Just filling up the edge there. And those places go down. Right. In that corner there. And then come this way. Little short burst, make sure it's covered so you're not putting too much pressure behind the gun to kick up the dust. And that's pretty much how you do it. See the dust? And that's why you've always got to watch direction control of the gun to where the dust is got to go. Okay, I shall see you next time. Don't know if you can see that. There you go.